Dutch leave it late up against Senegal to snatch all 3 points to go level with Ecuador at the top of the group. 2-0 in the end over Qatar 2022. However, Senegalese could be a little bit optimistic from what we saw today because they were credible, they were decent, they were in this game and they even had chances to maybe even win it themselves. So 2-0 in the end, goals from Gakpo, of course, and then a late one from, what's his name, Klaassen, to give the Dutch all 3 points in the end. That's right. Of course, I've been watching both games so far today. Looking forward to the third one. But so far, so good for the big boys. No upsets. 2-0 in the end. And again, a very even game. 54% possession for the Dutch. 46% possession for the Senegalese, who are without Sadio Mane, the face of the place for Senegalese football. But 15 shots for Senegal, 4 of them on target. That's where, of course, it might have hurt them the most. Just 10 shots for the Dutch, 3 of them on target as well. A very, very competitive game and a very, very even game. So those in Group B, whether it's the Americans, whether it's the Welsh, or whether it's the English, or even Iran, have got to be looking over their shoulders at this group because Senegal will cause you problems. The Dutch will also cause you problems. There's a lot of talent in there. And might be a little bit of a question mark because the goals came from midfield today, not Memphis Depay, not Janssen up top there. They came from midfield. So that could be a long-winded problem that's going to cause the Dutch some headaches later in this tournament. But so far, so good, of course, with a couple of goals within the final 6 minutes. The first on the 84th minute, go to Gakpo with a headed home from, I think it was a matey boy, Frankie de Jong, a long ball there, headed home, and then David Klaassen in stoppage time, in the 9th minute of stoppage time, which is has been another reoccurring situation in this World Cup. Long stoppage times because of the amount of substitutions we've had in all these games. So yeah, frustrations for Senegal, but again, this is their big one. They got the big one out of the way, but unfortunately they don't get anything from it. They'll now lick their lips, of course, they'll dust themselves down and of course go again when they take on their next opponents, of course, in this group, which will be Qatar, and that'll be on Friday with the Dutch taking on Ecuador in a winner-takes-all, the winner of that game will top the group. Of course, both sides will go into it on 3 points, and of course, Qatar and Senegal will be looking to get themselves also back in the mix with a win on Friday. So we'll be keeping up to that with those games, of course, and we'll also be keeping up to date with what's going on in Group B. And of course, the build-up for those games should, I think, start tomorrow. We'll see all about that, of course, right here at Blackburn Overseas. But right now, yeah, I was a little bit gutted about the Senegalese. I thought they gave a good account of themselves without Sadio Mane. The front line, the attacking line of Senegal caused problems. They were pretty good at the back. Mendy kind of flappy and skied at the end there to give the second goal away. So yeah, it's a shame because I thought they were at least equal to a point, especially to throw it away, 2 goals away in the last couple of minutes. If it was just the 1-0, it would have been Ecuador top the group. But now, can we actually confirm who is top? It is the Dutch confirmed. I don't know how they figure that out, but regardless to say, they of course top the pops and will be looking to put themselves in the knockout stage with a win over Ecuador coming Friday. I think a win does it for them. As to Senegal, they have to bounce back and bounce back fast. Can they do it against Qatar, of course? But yeah, bigger chance for them, big opportunity missed perhaps for Senegal, but it'll go again. We'll keep on keeping on here at Blackburn Overseas. Subscribe, thumbs up, hit the little bell. Next up is the Americans up against the Welsh. Who will come out on top? We'll see. And next.